Imagine this. You're chatting with a colleague over a virtual coffee in 2025's augmented reality workspace, laughing about the latest AI drama. But midway, something feels off. Their words twist your thoughts, leaving you second-guessing your ideas. What if I revealed that a staggering 70% of everyday conversations involve subtle forms of influence, according to recent psychological studies from this year? In our hyper-connected world of intelligent assistants and endless digital dialogues, manipulation isn't just for villains in thrillers. It's woven into the fabric of daily life. Stick around, because today we're peeling back the shadows to arm you with the knowledge to spot these tactics before they ensnare you. Welcome back to the Shadow Psyche, where we explore the dark undercurrents of the human mind. At its heart, manipulation in conversations is a covert art, drawing from the shadowy realms of dark psychology to bend wills without detection. It's not always malicious. Sometimes it's instinctual, a survival mechanism honed over millennia. But in 2025, with AI chatbots mimicking human empathy and social algorithms pushing divisive narratives, understanding this is essential for safeguarding your mental autonomy. Let's break it down. Key tactics include love bombing, where someone overwhelms you with excessive praise or affection to lower your guard and create dependency. This floods your brain with dopamine, making you crave their approval, much like how addictive apps hook users. Then there's triangulation, a divide-and-conquer strategy, where the manipulator pits you against a third party, real or imagined, to isolate you and amplify their control. Think of it as creating a psychological triangle that funnels power back to them. These tactics often stem from dark triad traits: narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. Narcissists crave admiration, using conversations to steer topics toward their grandeur while dismissing yours. Machiavellians are calculated schemers, viewing dialogue as a chess game where every word advances their agenda, often through deceitful flattery or strategic omissions. Psychopaths, with their shallow emotions, excel at charm without conscience, deploying empathy as a tool rather than a genuine feeling. In everyday talks, these traits manifest subtly as a compliment laced with comparison, a question that sows doubt, or a silence that pressures confession. Recognizing them requires tuning into patterns. Does the conversation leave you drained, confused, or overly obligated? That's the red flag. Dark psychology teaches us that humans are wired for social harmony, making us vulnerable to these exploits, especially in an era where AI replicates these behaviors in customer service bots or dating algorithms, blurring the lines between sincere interaction and programmed persuasion. To make this tangible, let's immerse ourselves in 4 real-world scenarios, complete with role plays to demonstrate how manipulation creeps in. First, the boss uses guilt to extract more work. Picture a late-afternoon video call. Your manager sighs dramatically, saying, "I know you're swamped, but if you can't stay late again, it'll set the team back. Everyone else is pulling their weight." Here, they're deploying guilt tripping, a form of emotional blackmail tied to Machiavellian traits, making you feel responsible for collective failure. In roleplay, I'm the boss. "Hey, team player, remember how I covered for you last month? Now's your chance to return the favor with this overtime." You hesitate, feeling the weight. Spot it? The implied debt creates pressure, overriding your boundaries. Second scenario. A friend gaslighting you during a casual hangout. Gaslighting distorts reality, making you doubt your perceptions, pure psychopathic detachment at play. Imagine grabbing drinks after work, Your friend says, "You're being paranoid. I never said you'd pay for everything last time. You must be misremembering." But you know they did. Over time, this erodes your confidence. Role play it. Friend mode. "Come on. Why are you always twisting my words? I joked about it, but you took it seriously. Relax." The denial shifts blame, leaving you questioning your memory. In 2025, this AMP will be on social platforms where edited chats or deepfake audios can prove their version. Third, an online troll anchoring bias in a forum debate. Anchoring an extreme idea first, skewing all responses toward it, is a narcissistic ploy to dominate discourse. Say you're in a heated thread about AI ethics. The troll posts, "AI will enslave us all by 2030. Anyone disagreeing is delusional." Now, even moderate views seem radical in comparison. Role play as the troll. Start with the facts. 90% of experts say doom is imminent. Prove me wrong without sounding naive. They set the anchor high, forcing you to defend from a weakened position. With 2025's viral misinformation waves, this tactic spreads like wildfire, manipulating public opinion in real time. Fourth, a salesperson loves bombing in a virtual showroom. They compliment you. "You're savvy, only smart folks like you appreciate this premium feature," to rush a decision. This narcissistic charm builds false intimacy. Role play. "Wow, your taste is impeccable. Let's seal this deal now. I don't offer this discount to anyone." The rush of flattery masks the hard sell. In today's e-commerce, AI avatars do this flawlessly, analyzing your reactions to tailor the bombardment. These scenarios aren't hypothetical. They're drawn from countless reports of workplace dynamics, friendships strained by deceit, online echo chambers, and consumer traps. In each, the manipulator exploits trust and guilt, preys on empathy, gaslights self-doubt, anchors on cognitive shortcuts, and love bombs on the need for validation. Role plays highlight the subtlety. Tone is calm, words innocuous, but the intent is control. Imagine defending against a boss's guilt in real time, recognizing the pattern, and reclaiming power. Or countering a troll's anchor by resetting the frame. Let's ground this in verified data, not extremes. These demos show how conversations become battlegrounds for influence, especially in 2025's blended realities. Historical echoes abound, like how propagandists in past eras used similar tactics to sway masses, now digitized for personal scale. Now, for the practical armor. Here's how to apply this knowledge and defend yourself with 5 actionable steps. First, pause your responses. Manipulation thrives on impulse. Take a breath, count to 3, and assess if this feels off. This disrupts their momentum, giving your rational mind time to engage. In a guilt-laden boss chat, pause and respond neutrally. "I hear you, but let's review priorities." Second, seek evidence. Demand specifics without accusation. "Can you remind me when that happened?" This exposes gaslighting or false anchors, as manipulators often falter under scrutiny. Third, set boundaries firmly but kindly. Use I statements. "I feel uncomfortable with that comparison. Let's focus on facts." This asserts control without escalating, which is crucial against triangulation that tries to divide. Fourth, track patterns over time. Journal conversations that leave you uneasy. Note tactics like love bombing's intensity spikes. Patterns reveal dark triad traits. A one-off might be innocent, but repetition signals intent. In 2025, apps with AI sentiment analysis can help log these digitally. Fifth, build a support network. Share experiences with trusted allies for external validation, countering isolation tactics. If it's severe, like persistent gaslighting, seek professional help from therapists who specialize in these dynamics. Ethically, this knowledge is a double-edged sword. We're sharing it for awareness and self-defense, not weaponizing against others. Misuse erodes trust, harming relationships and society. Always prioritize empathy and honesty. Spot manipulation to foster healthier interactions, not paranoia. Disclaimer: this is an educational consultation for personal situations. Never use these insights to manipulate. Wrapping this up, spotting manipulation in everyday conversations boils down to recognizing tactics like love bombing, triangulation, and dark triad influences that lurk in 70% of our talks. From boss guilt trips to online anchors, arming yourself with pauses, evidence-seeking, boundaries, pattern tracking, and support turns vulnerability into strength. In 2025's AI-infused world, this awareness is your shield. If this opened your eyes to hidden games, like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more revelations. Drop in the comments. Have you spotted these tactics lately? Friday, we're dissecting the dark triad, analyzing narcissists like movie villains. You won't want to miss it. Until then, converse wisely in the shadows.